What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? And welcome to a wonderful, brand new, old series. Okay, so back in the day, actually, let's we're gonna take an adventure and we're gonna look at my wonderful. I'm gonna look at my wonderful channel right now, because I'm curious about something, and this, of course, is for YouTube. Playlists. Should be. I have a lot of playlists. Oh my. Some of them need to be deleted. Oh, I miss doing those videos. What's up, KilRoy? No, those are the ones I don't like. The first one that was ever done, the first What's Up, KilRoy, we're going to pause that because I don't want to hear my voice, was November 11th, 2015. Those slowly turned into Writing with KilRoy, stuff like that. Just random wonderful vlogs I started in November right after I broke up with my ex, and they just kind of turned into, if I look at the, I try not to like look on it head on, they turned into something that I could talk to you guys and kind of outlet and connect with you guys. And, you know, I'm looking at week 1 for What's Up KilRoy, and it's got, 94 views. Whew. Wow, back in the day. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna open these up. It's gonna be like these wonderful things. We've been a channel since August 20th, 2014. So this is year 3. Yeah, this is year 3. So I'm going to start these off, and they're going to say year 3, week 1, or whatever. And then when we get to August, the week of August 20th, we'll round over to the next year. But I should have started these off from the get-go. By the way, just a moment to admire the Chocobo shirt. Oh, I popped my jaw. Oh, that hurts. Okay, anyway, so the vlogs everybody seems to like a lot, and so I kind of wanted to get back to doing them and doing the What's Up KilRoy. What's Up KilRoy was originally a way that when I first saw myself growing, to have you guys ask me questions and get to know me a little bit better as a content creator, streamer, anything that I could get you guys to kind of get to know me a little bit better. And so we're back at that again, and that's what I'd like to get back to. They seem to be very successful for the channel, and if you guys are interested in seeing my Twitch content, it's over at twitch.tv/KilRoy1993. So I will still be doing game content over there, but over here on YouTube, it seems like a lot more of a vlog aspect for my channel. And, we might put up some gameplays, depending on the game, depending on how people feel about them. If people want, like, I'll probably put them up as giant uploads, as, like, an hour-long uploads, or something like that. Or if I'm playing through a game for the first time, I'll do something like that. That being said, the point of these, as I kind of am rehashing everything and returning it back into what it used to be, and kind of explain for other people, because we've gained a lot of people since I started doing What's Up KilRoys, and since I've done Writing with KilRoys in a while. I haven't done a Writing with KilRoy in a long time, because I listen to music now. Kind of got myself away from a darker place when I wasn't listening to music all the time. So it's just kind of a way for me to tell you guys how my week's been going, maybe if there's any funny stories, or if I did anything that I think is really spectacular or awesome that I feel like I need to tell you guys about, and kind of let you guys have a better idea of who I am and get a better understanding, and so we can kind of connect and you can kind of get to know me as a content creator. So I guess pretty much off the get-go, as it suggests with my Twitch name, I was born in '93. I'm 24 years old. I feel like I'm making a speed dating. I'm KilRoy. No, I shouldn't do that. Anyway, so I'm 24. I've been content creating for, this is my 3rd year, as we just said. I felt pulled in content creating because I love community management. I love building communities and stuff like that. I like talking to you guys just to talk. I like meeting new people. I don't always go out of my way to meet new people, but I do like meeting new people. And I like building a place where people can come together and do these things. So that's kind of who I am. I'm a teacher. I teach physics at a couple of high schools, and yeah, so I'm a pretty smart guy. I've dealt with anxiety and depression for the off and on for the past 8 to 10 years. It got really bad between November and April of the past couple years. So, I guess I should say September of 2015 through April of 2016. I had it really hard, and was a lot of things happened back to back to back that I couldn't get myself to process, and so they ended up being more detrimental than helpful to me. And I've worked through them. I've worked through them a lot, and I am continuing to still work through them because it's a process. Anybody that's dealt with that knows that it's a process, and it takes a while. It's not. Sorry, I'm like turning my glasses up so I don't have the glare. It's a process, and it takes a while. Takes a lot of personal motivation to get through, and which kind of kills my motivation on other aspects, like wanting to go work out or wanting to leave my house to go do something with friends after work. But I'm working on those as well. So that's kind of who I am. I know it's been a while, but I try to be real with you guys, and it's really hard to be real while I'm playing video games because I like to joke, I like to kid around, and you guys don't get the access to the personality that you might enjoy because of the vlogs that you've seen, or because you have me as a student, or you've met me, and I gave you my business card, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna check him out because he seems like a cool guy. And then you watch my gameplay, and you're like, wow, he's a total nub. What is his problem? Why does he think this is cool or funny? And it's because I'm a goober. All in all, I'm trying to get back to who I've seen myself as in the past, as a funny, down-to-earth person. I'm still down-to-earth. Like, I don't think that there's any part of me that's all high and mighty. I feel very blessed and lucky to be where I'm at and have everything that I have. But I get very serious very quickly now, and I have to say my students this year have been really helpful in it. That they've helped me to relax in most situations and to actually let myself have fun, and while still being able to do my job. So like we get to joke around, but we still also get work done, which is wonderful and such a great thing, and I'm so happy that we get to do it. So it's been great. So that's kind of the history and basics of me in 8 minutes. Like I don't have a script. The only thing that's scripted is I've seen the questions asked this week for What's Up KilRoy, and we only have one, which I will get to in a little bit. And I'm going to try to post-edit these and have them pop up for you guys too, so that way you guys can read them and follow the person on Twitter or on YouTube or whatever whatever you so choose. So that being said, this week has been a pretty good week for me. Haven't gone out and done too much, and let's see, the last video I did was like Thursday or Friday. I'm going to be recording these on Tuesdays, uploading on Wednesday. And so there hasn't been much going on. I went down to visit a friend. I don't like using the areas where I live too terribly much, even though I know a lot of my viewer base knows where I'm from. Like, they know that I live in Virginia, but I don't often say, this is where I am, this is the city I live in, or this is the city I'm going to. Unless it's like a con event. So I don't know. I guess it's just weird. It's kind of weird. I kind of like have that one spot where I try to keep my social life and um, my YouTube life and my Twitch life a little bit separate. It's just like how I try to avoid my last name being used. Of course, my first name is Jim, which I know is quite a surprise because you'd think, well, KilRoy, it's obviously Roy, that's his name. No, KilRoy is a very, very complicated thing. If you guys want to know about that, I can set up a video to re-explain where my name came from or something like that. I don't mind. But it was a pretty good week. I got to go down and visit one of my best friends. He's a med student, and we got to hang out, and he got a little bit of a break from studying for his board exams and stuff like that, and I got to hang out with him, and it was really nice. It stunk that his wife wasn't there, because I do enjoy getting to see her, and she's the artist for my channel, actually, so if you see this right here, every time you see art that is done for my channel, 9 times out of 10 it's her. I have one of my other best friends, his girlfriend also does art, and so she does some things for me as well, but more than not, it's Z that does my art, and I commission her to do it, which just pretty much means I pay for my artwork most of the time. But yeah, I got to see him. It was really nice. I got pretty tired the other couple of days while doing work and stuff like that, and I don't know. It was interesting. A little. Yesterday was a little bit rough. Monday was a little bit rough. I should say days, not like yesterday or something like that, because you guys are gonna be like, well, what happened Tuesday? It was a little. My third period was very talkative, and it got on my nerves. They were great on Tuesday. Great today, I guess, for me. And it was pretty awesome. I had a great day at school today. All of my students were always great. And I have to say, 75% of the time, whenever I have a bad day at school, it's not my students' fault. It's usually a coworker here or there that does something that just knocks me out of sorts. And again, I teach at multiple schools, so it's the fact of balancing that and balancing the coworker relationships between both of those schools can become very difficult sometimes. It's a little bit easier for me to just stay secluded to myself, which I try to do sometimes, but I also get up and go out, and I do like to socialize with other teachers, because sometimes being around 16, 17-year-olds the entire day is, it's an interesting mindset. If you're 16 or 17, enjoy it while it lasts. I remember those days. They were fun. They were good days. It's just, wow. Going back and looking at my maturity level then and my maturity level now is just amazingly different. And, yeah, it's a crazy change. But that's just me. Anyway, that was my week so far in a nutshell. I'm going to try to do better on these things. I know I want to keep the videos about 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes at max, because I know people have other things to do. People have lives. I understand. I do too. I have things I want to do as well. Not that, I mean, I want to record this video, and I pick a time in my day when I can record this video after work before I stream. So it's not like it's too terribly difficult for me to find time to do these, and I enjoy doing them because I enjoy talking with you guys. Of course, most of it seems like I ramble, which is kind of the point, because I'm like, I seem insane to an outsider. Like, if my parents were to come down right now, they'd be like, wow, he's crazy. And yes, I know, I'm old, I'm 24, and I live with my parents. College payments are rough, and they have been so wonderful and loving to let me stay here after getting out of college, after graduating and getting a job, instead of throwing me out on my own. They've been wonderful and letting me live here with as much freedom as I had in college, which is pretty much minimum questions asked, go do what you do, which has been spectacular and wonderful, and letting me kind of get stuff paid off, which is very wonderful. So yes, I might be a complete, utter nerd who lives with his parents, but they're the most loving parents that I could have asked for, so I'm very happy that I'm with them. But if they were to come down right now and watch me doing this and see me just ramble like I do, usually during these videos? They'd be like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm recording a video. Well, you're not even playing a game or anything. Yes, it's called a vlog, and I'm talking to them. Oh, I think I know what that is. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you do, but you might not. So they'd understand it if they watched them, because they'd understand that I'm talking to them. Like, I'm talking to you guys right now. You're just not here. So it's a very one-sided conversation. My dad's yelling at the dog. But I'm talking to you, and that's the best part about this, is that I'm talking to you. Now, the hard part about being a YouTuber, vlogger, whatever I am, at the end of the day, Twitch streamer, whatever it is talking to the camera. Talking to the camera is very hard, because I see the movement, and you see my eyes, I'm sure, go and look over to make sure I'm both in frame, there's nothing on my glasses and stuff. That's where my recording setup is. My recording desktop, monitor, my desktop's down there. My streaming or chat computer is in front of me, and my gaming and it's my monitor is, and my gaming desktop is down below it. I have two gaming desktops, one's for streaming though, and one's for actual hardcore gaming, because I can upgrade it. And then in front of me is my TV with my Xbox and my PS4 and my Wii U set up to stream and record videos, if so be it. And of course, I've got my mic set up as well with my mic arm stand and whatnot. And behind me, if you're wondering what this giant thing of orange is, I use a green screen. Only thing is, I don't wear orange very often, so I use an orange screen. That's that. It's an orange screen, which is what I use there. So there you go. If you had that question, I solved that one for you beforehand. It's a freebie. Anyway, I don't think I have too much more to ramble on with, so we're going to do the other part of this, which is the What's Up KilRoy part, asking questions and stuff. Now, if you want to get my attention with a question, more than likely, because of how small we are, I will not miss anything, but if we continue to grow, it will become harder for me to pull out specific questions, and if you want me to pull it out versus a random comment, put in the hashtag What's Up KilRoy, and we will be good. I will try not to bombard you guys with saying, now if you made it this far in the video, hashtag, like, I'll try not to do that, but the big thing is, I can use the I can go hashtag What's Up KilRoy, and I can search that hashtag on Twitter to pull up every single tweet that has it and pick out a few. I can use it on YouTube as a Control F find things, and be able to do it that way. It just makes it a little bit easier on me to be able to find all these questions and comments that you guys want to be included. And of course, if you guys want to be included in a video, you have to do one of the two. I can't, as I tell my students, I can't read your mind, so if you have a question, you have to let me know, because I wish I could just go and understand everything that you want me to know, but I can't. So, I'm still working on that. When I figure it out, I'll let you guys know, but until that day, we have to work together. So, the first and only question this week that has come from Deso on Twitter, and he has asked, what is the first game that I ever played, and what games do I anticipate for the future of 2017? So he got two questions in. Whoa, lucky guy there. So, first game I ever played on my own was Super Mario on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and it was the Super Mario Duck Hunt Edition. So it was one of those two as the first one I ever played, and then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I had both of the SNES games for that. We had Link 1 and Link 2, or sorry, Zelda 1 and Zelda 2, which was Link's Adventure and The Legend of Zelda and Link's Adventure were the two that we had. Played those. I played the first one a little bit, never touched the second one. Then, so I'm just going to give you like my brief history. Then we got a Game Boy Pockets, my sister and I did. We got them at the same time, and I got Pokemon Red, she got Pokemon Blue, and I stole her Pokemon Blue all the time. I still have it somewhere, and her Pokemon Blue is full of Marowaks. Because I taught her how to do the Master Ball glitch, and then after I taught her how to do the Master Ball glitch, she went and did the Master Ball glitch, and then went into the Cerulean Cave and caught as many Marowaks as she could, because Marowak's her favorite Pokemon. Which is really funny, because Cubone is one of my favorites. Cubone and Duskull are my two favorite Pokemon off the get-go. So, and I have much more. It's hard for me to have one single favorite of anything. But, yes. So, that's that, and then, that's the first game I played with Super Mario and Duck Hunt. I'm not sure. At least that's what I remember being the first game. It might have been Galaga. But I don't know if I ever played an arcade game before I had ever played our home entertainment games. And I know we didn't have an Atari until I was at least 10. Because we got one of the remake retro Ataris. And then I played stuff on like Asteroids and Pong on it. But the first thing I think I ever played was Super Mario Brothers on the Nintendo SNES, on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, which is the SNES. That's what I did. And to the next half of your question, and what games do you anticipate for the future of 2017? I am very highly anticipating Horizon Zero Dawn. We're going to play that on the Twitch stream when it comes out at the end of the month. And, of course, the end of February 2017. And then, I think I'm very excited for Breath of the Wild, which is going to be interesting how that's going to work out, because the Switch comes out like the 3rd, I think. Yeah, the Switch comes out like the 3rd. And so Breath of the Wild comes out the 3rd, and Horizon Zero Dawn comes out on the 28th of February. We're not going to beat that game in 3 days, I don't think. Let's see, 14th, that's 2 weeks. So the 28th is a Tuesday, and it comes out the 3rd, or does it come out the 7th? It might come out the 7th. The Switch might come out the 7th. So we have a week. 3 hours over 7 days, 21 hours. That game's going to have a much bigger gameplay than 21 hours of gameplay. That game is probably going to have about a 40 to 50 hour gameplay is what I'm anticipating. Maybe 60. Breath of the Wild, probably about the same. So I don't know how I'm going to handle that. I'll probably ask to stream. Because I told them that I'd like to play the Nintendo Switch on day one, so I might take a break from Horizon Zero Dawn that one day, and then play Breath of the Wild that one day, and then go back until we're done with Horizon Zero Dawn, and then hit the Switch train back on up again. Depends, because if people really love it and I get a giant amount of viewership on Breath of the Wild, then we'll play Breath of the Wild. It just depends on how it goes. Because I like to think I'm a man of the people, and that I shall play what you want me to. So, that being said, I think I'm about ready to wrap this up. Of course, if you have any comments, please leave them down below. Rate, comment, subscribe if you want to subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, that's fine too. I would like you guys, if you have any questions, please ask them. Anything goes, as long as it's appropriate. If it's not appropriate, I probably won't answer it. But if it's appropriate, I'll definitely answer it. So, I will do that as long as, again, you comment or tweet at me. And, I'll make sure in post to add what the hashtag is, so that way you guys can see that. Probably throughout the entire video, so that way it's there. I'll probably add it to the little setup I have in OBS. I'm seeing a spot right above my head where it could fit, or right across my chest. So that's what we'll probably end up doing there, so that way it is there, and you guys can remember it, and I don't have to talk about it all the time. If you guys want to come and hang out on Twitch, you're more than welcome to. We would love to see you there. Again, it's twitch.tv/KilRoy1993. So yeah, that's really all I got for you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay awesome, do great things, and I will see you guys next time. Adios.